Hi, Paul Hefty here with a Triangle O football system. I want to go over our 21 personnel package where it's a two-back pro eye set. We call this our eyes package where we can do zone, gap, and play action pass. Let's take a look. So real quick, just our eyes alignment. It's a two-back pro set version of the spread. What we'd like to do here is actually sub the A receiver out and bring in a second back, which we call the A back now, as a fullback type person. We'll just build off of our spread sets of duo here on the diagram on the left. We just go I left, same rules. Z and the A towards the call with A now in the backfield and the H and the X and the back, B back away. If we ever want to flip the backs, we just go to a tri-eye, which is a diagram to the right. But again, you can simply use the eye left or right call and make the substitution to keep things simple. With the eyes, we like to do these automatic shifts just like we go from the pistol to sidecar out of the spread. So here we're going to do it from a gun to under center. Upper left diagram is step one, so there's your eye left formation. We line up in shotgun. We can go below here and just make a stay signal, stay call, and we can run them from shotgun. In the upper right, then we can go ahead, call the play, and that automatically triggers then the quarterback to go up under center and the back shift into the eye set. And you can see in the bottom right then we get into a pro eye under center. Last, if you don't want to substitute personnel and get into a two-back type set, but now we call this a I slot, the H-back simply shifts into the backfield for the fullback type, and we get to a full right formation. Now we have the Z in the A slot with the X away and the H is in the backfield. Nice thing here is we don't have to diagram any spread plays because they'll use your same rules. The H will just do that from a backfield alignment. Some simple rules with our eyes under center series. The quarterback with zone plays will open towards the point of attack, and if it's a gap play, he'll turn with his back towards the point of attack. So stretch zone, you can see here we're going to be in the eye. The A, the extra blocker, just goes to the mic for the run through. Everything else is the same. We're going to hand it off. Obviously now there's no opportunity for an RPO. As we go sweep, now we simply do back to the point of attack. Quarterback will reverse pivot and we'll do a toss here. Rules are the same, A going to the mic. So here's big picture. This would be our I right formation, which cues were automatically under center. You can see we're going to go ahead and go stretch zone to the left. A, the extra blocker now, it's an answer for Mike back or run through. We're handing off. If we do ever want to throw the ball, we simply give the alert signal. Quarterback will go ahead and make that fake and then set up instead of booting. He can throw to the Z on the backside, or we can do the pray for post to the front side. We can also go into our pistol set. We simply use our short pistol signal. That acts as a stay call, so now the quarterback will stay in the shotgun, the back will move into the pistol set, everything stays exactly the same. As we like to do with our short pistol, then we chunk together a short cadence. We're going to go on the first sound, so we use a Saturday or Sunday cue, and now the quarterback, once everybody's set, we'll just go ahead and go, and we're off. Last, if we have a great dual threat quarterback, we like to use a stay call, meaning no shift, and then we add a bash stretch here, run action. Bash tells the back now to go away on a jet sweep, tells the backside tackle to arc release to Mr. Zero, and leave that defensive end because we're going to read him. Quarterback now will read that D end. If he comes down the line hard on the snap, then he'll give it to the back on the jet sweep away. Anything else after the ride, he's going to plant on that right foot, and then he becomes the ball carrier running stretch zone to the left. We can also do stretch zone now away from the H back. We call this the back door if the defense over adjusts to the H. Real simple, everything stays the same. The A and the H just trade roles and responsibilities. The A now will go and combo block DN to the SAM, and the H will go to the mic run through. With our I split zone, again, it's zone, so the quarterback is going to open to the play call, but then he's going to do a quick backhanded handoff. The A now trades the roles with the H. We like to run a strong split zone. So the A will go ahead and J block the backside defensive end, and the H now will go strong up looking for the mic to the will in the A gap. Again, we can use the stay call, stay in the shotgun, no shift, and we can use an all stop go tag with our split zone. This tells our receivers now to all run stop goes. Again, the rule is if the DB is deeper than 5 yards, we stop. If he's under that hard deck, then we'll go. You can see the A still does his J block on the backside defensive end, and the back now is just going to go up into that A gap, blocking versus ball carrying the ball. Quarterback picks just one receiver he wants to read, that defender over him for the stop or the go, like a short version of our deep choice. If we don't use the stay call with our strong split zone, then we're going to go under center, and now we've got both our X and our Z running now bubble routes. If we feel we've got good leverage and that DB is off in the matchup, we can make an alert call and just throw the bubble. If not, you can see now we're going to go ahead and run our strong split zone with the H going up into the A gap looking Mike, peel into the will. A J blocks the backside defensive end, and the quarterback does that backhanded handoff and boots away. Back is going to look to blast this right up, following the H to bending it back to bouncing it back. Beauty about strong split zone is you can run it towards or away from the H back. His rules don't change. He's still going to go ahead strong up to A, looking to the mic to the will. Everything else stays exactly the same. One of the things we like to do out of the eyes is a blast or ISO. You can see here now we're going to go ahead with gap blocking. The quarterback will open with his back to the point of attack, reverse pivot. We like our running back to take a 6-inch slide step away for timing. The A now will blast up into the mic, and this H will blast up to the SAM, double blast. Again, we can use the stay call, no shift, and go ahead and just run blast to the left, B on the mic, H on the SAM, A getting the ball now, and the line does a big to back. If they're covered, they're going to go base block. If they're uncovered, they're going to double back. Again, we can stay, but we can no shift and run the double blast away from the H back. H goes to the inside backer, back now to that side. The A goes to the outside backer, and the B is running the ball. Traditional double blast out of the I, real simple. A is going to go right up to the mic. Quarterback reverse pivots, gets the B with a jab step away and up, and we go off guard left. We can run our blast with a domino. We just add a kick call, meaning the play side tackle is going to block down, combo down to the mic now, domino, and the kick call tells the A back he's going to go kick out that defensive end. Everything else is exactly the same. You can do your counters out of this, nothing changes. Again, A back is going to go close the back door, and we're going to go ahead and do a tag where the tackle and the guard are going to trap and lead. So here's our tag counter. Right guard is going to go ahead and long trap the defensive end. Right tackle is going to go ahead and pull and lead up through the hole, looking inside out. The A is going to come behind the tackle, close that B gap, and the H is going to close the C gap with following the tackle. Quarterback back to the hole, reverse pivot, handoff, running back, counter step, jab step away, and we're off. You have natural play action here of running your naked boot off of the stretch zone. Again, H is going to come across. It's going to go ahead and slam block that defensive end and then release into the flats. We're going to go ahead and fake stretch zone to the left and then boot back, looking high-low on the corner, going outside and across with our over routes. My favorite is just to do what I call a bench flood. Real simple here. We're going to go ahead and fake blast right at the H-back. X is going to go ahead and run a bench corner route, and then the H is going to go ahead and attack the Sam as if he's blocking him, and then run a speed out 5 yards in the flat. We've got the Z with the over as a check down. Quarterback, reverse pivot with blast, fake, setup, and we're looking high-low, focusing on the corner all the way. You can run all of the I sets from our stacked ace set. So this is an I ace left. Great to run bench flood. All the rules stay the same. X receiver's route stem changes a little bit. We're going to go though and flood the sideline, focusing on that corner again, high-low. If you want to attack the middle of the field, we can use our drive middle flood. It's off of our blast series. Again, fake and blast. X is going to go ahead and fake the crack block and then up to the post over top of the X. Backside Z is going to run that dig at 15 yards. And then we're going to go ahead and have the H run an under route dragging. Quarterback, real simple, makes his fake and he's going to look high-low where we're focusing on that strong side safety or the onside safety ox. Again, these floods are great to run from our IA stacked set. You see the only thing that changes is the H's stem is now going to go attack that corner and then get up on the post over top of the ox. Reads exactly the same, high-low. Last, we can run a middle flood where we attack the backside safety. We call this our shallow cross. All that changes is the Z on the backside now runs the deep post over top, and the X is going to run the 15-yard dig. Still faking blast at the H, reading this high-low. You can see now we've got a really simple way to take our spread system and have the ability to do two-back offenses, or we can sub in a fullback type or stay with our H-back and our lion set. Thanks.